Lee Hogan here, VIP Boxing, down in Garforth at Josh Waddington's gym, where I'm going to chat to Hash Rehman. Hash, big fight for you, mate, big fight for you. But not the fight that I spoke to you about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because you was off to Scotland to fight, I think, John Casey.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened there, because that should have happened last weekend.
Yes.
But now you've got a better opportunity, because this is more local to you. It's going to be in Rotherham at the Magna Centre on November the 9th. On the undercard of your stable mate, who has been helping you prepare for the fight, in Will Harrison.
Yeah.
A great opportunity. A kid who's 9-0, Hughie Wilson.
That's it, yeah, Hughie Wilson, yeah.
I don't know much about him, but do you know anything about him?
All I know, to be honest, is that he's 9-0. Well, all I know is that he's 9-0, a bit taller than me. Decent, but nothing that I'm. But it's a test that I'm looking forward to.
Well, these are the ones that we've spoken about.
That's what we wanted,
times.
yeah. Like I say, I've said to you before that once you've had like quite a few, it's hard to get up for the journeyman and things like that. Don't get me wrong, obviously,
you need
all
them,
the greatest respect to them. You need them, you definitely need them. But it's a bit harder to get up for them when you're putting so much graft in, and like sparring's hard, and sparring the likes of these lads here who are all top kids. You want a bit more of a test, and it's something that you can get up for a bit better. Do you know what I mean? And something that you can really dig your teeth into and stuff. But so yeah, definitely it's step up, good test. As was the one that fell through. Obviously, unfortunately, he got injured. So it must have been quite a bad injury, because it was quite a lot of notice that they pulled out. And yeah, so this came up literally only 2 days after.
How long did it come up from when that fell through to this one happening?
I think it was less than a week. Steve rang me and he said, yeah, I've got this one for you. So I was like, yeah, cool, no problem.
Mr. Kebab behind me.
Yeah, he's gone now.
He's behind me and he's in front of me.
Yeah, but yeah, no. This came up less than a week later, and seemed like a perfect opportunity. Good, like I say, good 50-50 fight. Winner goes on, loser can come again, because both still early on. And I think you said to one of the other lads that the landscape of this kind of boxing is changing a little bit, because more prospects are happening.
Well, what I like about this is there's nothing on the line. It's just bragging rights.
Pretty
and another win behind your name.
Pretty much.
And hopefully moves you further on.
Yeah, winner will probably get, like, I say catapulted, but like probably go up a level, and hopefully get an opportunity. God willing, that's me. Do you know what I mean? But
well, Ash, I mean, like I say, he's 9-0.
Yeah.
He's beat the people that he's meant to be, and in his last 2 fights, he's looked very good, because he's got 2 stoppages.
Yeah.
He stopped the very awkward, very tricky Stephen Vincent.
Yep.
And then he got a kid from around your way, in Hull, Lesori. I think he stopped him in the first round.
Yeah.
So coming into good current form for him, but we've said it before. You've already had a couple of tests. You've been in with fights where we didn't know who was going to win.
Yeah.
So do you think that's going to stand you in good stead?
Yeah. Like I say, obviously jumped into. I've had my couple of tests. I jumped into a 50-50 with Joe Howarth on a few days' notice. Obviously came up short, but we know it wasn't the best of me. But even then, we spoke about that. But like the point being is that I've been in a 50-50 test, where you could say you were the favourite, kind of. And I've also, obviously, the last one against Lopez, it was he came to win, and
he's a big unit.
And look what he's done since.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Knocked out another prospect. Who was a GB kid, and blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? So I've had those hard. I've had probably the harder fights, which, like you said, puts me in good stead for this.
Yeah.
So it's to be honest, I think the pressure's on him a bit more, because I'm the away fighter technically, really, because it says.
Going back to the Joe Howes one, listen, there's no excuses once you step through the ropes.
Of course,
but there was. It wasn't the best timing for you for a fight like that.
Definitely.
With moving house, moving job, relocating.
Moving city.
So there's a lot of things that perhaps
it just wasn't
in hindsight
ideal.
you would have said, oh, do you know something, not this fight.
Yeah. But in that moment, obviously, in my responsibility, I took the fight, and the better man won on the night. Do you know what I mean?
But going into this fight, I don't think that's the case because, like you say, you were preparing. You had good preparation prior to the letdown of the fight not happening.
Yeah.
And then now an extra 2 weeks to prepare for this one.
Exactly. Yeah. So we should hopefully put me in good stead and put me in a good position to get the win. And like I say, I have no doubt he's preparing well and this and that. But it's a matter of should be no excuses. It's just a matter of best man on the night will win.
The guy who's topping the bill, your stablemate Will Harrison, he's been a great help to you, and I think you've been a great help to him because he's getting ready for his rematch with Joe Garside.
Yes.
And you're a little bit similar in stature and style to him.
Yes.
And it seems like Will's very similar to your opponent, Hughie Wilson.
Definitely. I think Will's roughly similar height to him. I'm roughly similar height to Joe. Will's obviously quite rangy. For me, it's a matter of closing the distance. For him, it's a matter of keeping the distance. And we were perfect sparring for each other, so we've been doing a lot of rounds together, and it's just kind of worked out really well. In-house sparring, do you know what I mean? It's been absolutely perfect. We didn't really need much else.
And also, like today, what I watched was 12 intense rounds.
Yeah.
Where you split the rounds up. It's 30 seconds on pads, floor exercises, everything, all mixed up there. That was tiring just to watch, mate. So obviously you're in great condition.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, felt good throughout the whole thing. By the last round, I was still feeling
smiling,
good.
Weren't you, mate?
Yeah. So it's that. The rate of recovery is the key in it, really. So like after every, even though the refs obviously aren't a full minute, after every rest I'm okay.
Yeah, because it was 3 minutes and 45 seconds rest.
That's it. Yeah. So after every rest I'm okay and I'm recovered. So.
And each that was 30 seconds of high intensity, wasn't it?
Yes.
Of whatever you were doing and moving round, no rest, no break, boom. So you got that 45-second rest.
That's it. So you can tell, as you've obviously witnessed, that I'm in good shape and I'm.
So you're more than ready because this is going to be your first 8-rounder as well.
Yes,
isn't it?
first 8-rounder. I've been 6 rounds a couple of times, maybe 3-4 times now. I'm not sure. I don't know how many times he's been 6 rounds. But even so, I expect him to be fit. I expect him to be, ready for 8 rounds. But I definitely know I am. Is the case. So yeah, looking forward to it.
So is it going to be a very good night for this gym, where we get a new champion here, a new Central Area welterweight champion, and you move to win number 9?
God willing, yeah. God willing. Will's been looking very good. He's been looking sharp. He's strong. He's punching hard. And like them little tweaks that were needed from the last one, he's doing. So he's looking good, and I do expect him to, get the
He's looking good, and you're feeling great.
Always, yeah.
Hash, good luck for the night. I don't think we're going to be down there, but hopefully next time I see you, like you say, you'll have win number 9, mate.
Hopefully, God willing, thank you.
Take care, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.